and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders, welcome to Requested Monday, the show where you decide what I play. And we're playing Phoenix Point. And I'm going to do a thing here because apparently I didn't have this on list. No, it's on there. What the hell?
In what may be the hottest year in history...
Yeah, we know. Hottest year in history. Bad times. We are back for playing more Phoenix Point, the complete edition, where things are going bad, but we're having a good time. Just a reminder, there's been a few scheduling snafus over the last couple of months, and that's mostly my fault. But just going to throw this out there. Friday, Final Fantasy XIV Friday. Saturday, Adventure Select. Thursday, May 8th, telling you right now so you have plenty of time to plan ahead. That is the annual all-day stream where I'll be playing games all day, just having a good time, starting about 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning and going until I can't stand it anymore, maybe throwing in a recording session here or there. We shall see. But now you know, and now we're back for Phoenix Point. So, we have unlocked several things. So this is Undefendable, which we do have to do in a little less than 10 days. That is for Titanium and Steel, which is one of the expansion packs. That gives us access to cyborgs and cyborg modifications. The egg, Mount Egg, is part of Festering Skies. It's not a problem yet. It will be. This is Chaos Syndicate, which is part of Chaos Machines. Legacy of the Ancients, we still haven't seen anything from that. And Living Weapons. And what was the other one? I don't remember what the other one was. It's biological enhancements. It's bad times. But we have somebody that's very seriously injured here. Wolfwater Fox 23, jeez. We need to hire some new people. No hostile forces have been detected, but there are probably some resources we can find here. Small cache of resources has been found. Great. Food. That's what we need. This would be a trooper, which is what we kind of need. We also have to take out this Pandoran nest before it becomes a serious problem. Okay, 56 tech, 445 metal. Is this considered materials, tech, and food? Materials and 240 food. I'll do that. We can also trade. This place will give us materials, which isn't a bad trade. In fact, we could probably stand to do some of this. Despite the fact that food is constantly going down, food is one of the easiest things to get. Tech is one of the hardest. So, yeah, okay. Need to move over here. Oh, new mist outbreak is starting. That's actually super bad place for that. Any other new mist outbreaks starting? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We need to rest here for a hot fucking minute. But we do have some people from the comments that want to be soldiers because they're crazy. Ooh, that's a really nice outfit. I like that. So this is Gauss weaponry. The Bulldog Assault Rifle only does 4 bursts, so instead of the Odin Assault Rifle, or the Ares Assault Rifle, this goes boom, 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 instead of boom, 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 boom. It does 40 damage per shot, it shreds 2 armor per hit, and the effective range is definitely shorter. Let's see. So this is 30 with 1 shred, 6 burst, 25 range. This is 40 with 2 shred, 4 burst, and 22 range. So it's not necessarily worse, it's just not as good. As for the helmets and stuff, there's various minor differences with these. 20,001, 20,003, 21,002. And then this is 23,00 minus 5, 24,00 minus 10, 22,1 minus 10. So this isn't nearly as stealthy as Phoenix gear, basically. But it protects slightly more, so that's good. Can we scrap items? Independent sniper rifle mags we don't need yet. ARs. Now the only problem is we can't actually make magazines for that Gauss weapon until we reverse engineer it. So this is one of the times when it might actually be worthwhile to reverse engineer it, but this is Phoenix Point, and Phoenix Foxtrot is building the satellite uplink, has living quarters, has a research lab already. But we're waiting for the energy generator to become fixed before it becomes active. Okay. Can we build anything else worthwhile here? Not really. Okay. So we're waiting for these people to get healed. Oh, right. There we go. That's from the YouTube comments. All right, vehicle bay repaired at Phoenix Foxtrot.
Construction complete.
Okay. We've completed the research lab and the fabrication lab, which means manufacturing takes less time, and so does research. Research has effectively been cut in half, which is great. The research is always subject to diminishing returns, just like anything else. Building more research labs will keep cutting things in half, but then you hit Zeno's paradox, and we're not even going to get into that shit. But I want to do that Mindfragger autopsy.
Research complete.
Mindfraggers are a bioweapon designed to control and possibly abduct human subjects. Creature's head detaches from the body during attack, becoming permanently linked to its host. Fortunately, killing the attached creature will remove it safely, restoring the victim to a normal state of mind. Genetic origins, 22% arthropoid, 3% human, 75% unknown. Function, mind control. The precise mechanism of control is unknown. Reproduction, eggs from hatcheries in Pandoran colonies. Mobility, very fast, but unable to climb or jump high. Take the high ground. Weakness, easy to kill, very vulnerable to explosives. Once attached, dispatch it with a single-shot weapon in order to minimize damage to victim. And that unlocks new research, which is grenade launcher technology. Delicious. This is how you get new weapons, is you research bad guys. Yeah, we don't have any weapons here. Okay. Now, we do have Manticore 2 here, which I'm going to bring back here, because we need to. Okay. Personnel. You get assigned to 2. Okay, Manticore 1, I need you to get moving. That's probably important, but we're gonna do... They've got a sniper there. They've got a berserker here. Berserkers are pretty nice. Alright, we're gonna try this. Locate and eliminate the hatching sentinels to destroy the nest. Be aware of the Pandoran defense systems. Sentinels will trigger if a soldier is in sentry range or attacks them. Eggs will hatch if a soldier gets too close. Do we have... We do. Okay. Also, before the stream started, Merc for Food asked, are the crab people edible? What do they taste like? And does it count as cannibalization? No. Disgusting and poisonous. Not anymore. Okay. Vehicles can be very effective in Nest. Eggs may contain worms or mine fraggers. If you enter its trigger zone 3 tiles, it will hatch on the next turn. Hatching sentinels may mass hatch eggs in a wide area. Sentinels are motionless Pandorans that affect large areas of the battlefield. Approaching them or dealing damage will trigger their special abilities. So, we know about this one. There's usually 2, sometimes 3. And they're not too terribly bulky.
I can make a difference.
Which is good, because we don't want to deal with this shit.
Looking for an angle.
Boom, boom, boom. Cannot be stunned. That's fine. We just shredded 10 armor. Mass hatching will happen next turn. You can prevent this by killing the hatching sentinel this turn. Boop, boop. And whoop. And boom. And
Here.
indeed you are.
Let me see.
Beautiful. 1 down.
Ready.
So there's... It's not technically possible to see where the hatching sentinels are. But if you look at layouts, you can probably get a good idea. For example, it's probably not over here because that's too close to an reinforcement zone, and the area isn't big enough. It's definitely not down this hallway, but it could be over here. Stuff like that.
Rolling out. I'm on the move.
Also, hitting hatching sentinels with explosives, hilarious.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
Expensive, but funny. Okay, so there's an arthropod around. Alright, so that's a poison worm egg. Also, hatching sentinels are usually, but not always, not in the same room.
Rolling out.
Also, it's not unusual to turn a corner and there's a hatching sentinel there and you've already triggered it. Which is a pain in the ass, let me tell you. Yep, that's another egg. That's another egg.
I'm repositioning.
So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's no way through this room. Got it. Oh, right. Low ceiling.
They can't stop me.
I mean, they can, but they're not gonna. So there's an egg somewhere. Where did you see that? Oh, back there? Does that mean there is a sentinel over here? Oh, definitely not. Interesting. As you might imagine, hatching sentinels, the big bastards, are not terribly stealthy. So if you don't see one, it's probably not there. Okay. Arthron. Fortunately, these guys are still unarmored. And they've still only got the claws. Which are bad, but are not deadly. Not super deadly yet. Yeah, okay. They will eventually get spitter heads, which suck.
I'm repositioning.
Anytime something can poison you, it's a bad time.
Ready, willing, and able.
Egg.
I'm on the move.
Arthron. Gonna have to kill that egg. So yeah, oddly enough, the trick here isn't killing all the eggs. It's probably in this room. The trick isn't killing all the eggs. Nobody cares if the eggs are all killed. The trick is killing all the sentinels.
There.
Ah, shit. It's actually too close.
Ready. I'm on the move. Nothing's getting past me.
Where are you going now, huh? I really don't like the way they squelch. Alright, so he didn't know that we were here until now. We can just sneak by that thing. Hey, guess what? Oh, fuck off. You're dead anyway. It doesn't matter.
Here I am. Let's do this.
Yep, just snuck by it. Okay.
Ready. Rolling out.
Ah,
Tango
fuck.
spotted.
It's a mind fragger. Fuck. Yep, called it. Miss Sentinel.
Hostile destroyed.
Perfect. Panic characters will automatically move to cover and end their turn.
Target located.
Now, of course, the other problem is, it's not really a problem here, but this thing has a sight range of, like, a surprising amount. And if you are walking past a wall, like, say it was, like, over here, us running this way could, in theory, provoke it. It's fucking annoying.
Got you good.
Alright, he's dead.
They can't stop me. There.
Yep, more eggs. Over there. Okay. That's actually good. That means that it's not close to the Mist Sentinel. Okay. It didn't hatch? Huh. I'm not gonna complain.
My turn.
Alright, we need another turn to get everybody close.
Here I am. Let's do this.
But not too close. If we get too close,
Receiving.
it gets grumpy. Another egg. down there. Okay. Okay. All right.
I can make a difference.
Oh, he's grumpy now.
Ready.
These missions are good for rookies specifically because as long as you're careful,
Come get
you're not
some.
usually in a lot of danger. All of them? Sure is. Back to Geoscape. That's a shotgun. I think it's a shotgun. Pandoran Nest has been neutralized and abandoned by its inhabitants. The rest of humanity can breathe a sigh of relief. +6 to everybody except Synedrian, and +8 with the nearest haven.
Synedrian probably seems strange to you. Trying to build a better world. A world radically different from the one most of us grew up in. Well, I'm sure it sounds very utopian. But why do we so easily accept the world getting worse and can never imagine it getting better?
The world never gets better is the new Jericho line. The world can get better, but not the way Synedrian is doing it, is the Disciples of Anu line. The world can definitely get better.
I'm glad our values are aligned, at least in this matter. Please keep thinking about what kind of world you want to live in. Maybe we can build it together.
Oh. As a celebration of friendship and cooperation, Synedrian has shared some of their key research with us. They shared nuclear fusion technology. In the early days, Synedrian relied on sodium-cooled fast reactors, but this technology was eventually replaced with even safer and equally zero-emission nuclear fusion. Second-generation fusion technology now powers everything from homes to factories, providing clean energy at low cost. Synedrian scientists developed advanced armor designed more for agility and stealth rather than heavy protection. Synedrian combat philosophy is oriented towards deep reconnaissance and rapid deployment rather than direct engagement. And Synedrian aircraft are based on 4th-generation hovercrafts modified for air travel. Powered by fusion cell technology, the aircraft will carry a squad of 5 or a land vehicle with 2 soldiers. The vehicle's relatively small capacity is compensated for by its high acceleration and maximum velocity. So this thing only holds 5 people, but it goes blazingly fast. It will occasionally share some of its unique research with you. You still need to do some research on these shared items to fully understand them. Okay. What's our... We're at friendly, huh? Okay. I kind of want to get New Jericho up, in that case. So yeah, you still have to research it, but... no, it's not done. I thought it was going to be done instantly, but it's not. But it is half done. Nice. And we unlocked Pandoran colonies. We also need to do Pandoran evolution. That's very important. Hatching sentinels is also very important. We had a lot of research to do. Clearing this stuff out. The Pure. The renegade faction known as the Pure appeared in 2045 after a group of experimental subjects escaped from a New Jericho cybernetics program. The program was being shut down at the time and its apparent failure covered up. Acting as a nomad paramilitary organization, the Pure are cyborgs, as close to a machine as a human can get. They share the belief that anyone that has exposed flesh could be infected and thus impure. While there are many instances of them attacking scavenging sites or convoys worldwide, none of their strongholds have been located so far. According to the individual known as Subject 24, they are the result of advanced cybernetic New Jericho experiments that went somehow wrong. In particular, the mental state of subjects in the program suffered from the transition they had to endure to become cyborgs. A behavior analysis has received with 89% certainty that Subject 24 is as resentful of the Phoenix Project as he is of New Jericho. There is a possibility for him to have been involved with the organization at some point in the past. I didn't know that. Okay, so this nest is super dead. Can't do anything with it now. We need to keep searching for stuff. Grenade manufactured. Alright, that's a Synedrian Haven. Let's go to Hong Kong. I don't know what island this is. Arthron Autopsy. Early mutations of this creature type are associated with the first mist incursion in 2029. The vast populations that were compelled to walk zombie-like into the sea under the influence of mist have been merged somehow with sea creature DNA to create these Frankenstein monsters. Now we are seeing increasing numbers of Arthrons on land. The hypothesis is that land-based gestation structures are breeding Arthrons under cover of a new mist outbreak. The latest Arthron mutations have little humanity left in them, and they are considerably more dangerous to civilian populations. The longer-term danger is that we can expect their evolution to continue at a rapid pace. Genetic origins, 25% arthropod, 15% human, 60% unknown. That's why they're poisonous. Combat functions, subhuman intelligence allows use of melded weapons. Reproduction, cloned and mutated. Ancillary objective, locate nests. Offensive mutations, claw, melded gun, organic grenade launcher, poison spit. Defensive mutations, bony carapace, bony shield. Mobility, agile mutations are known to have high jump ability, max 3 meters. Weaknesses, upper arms can be easily disabled, unable to climb. While analyzing the Arthron exoskeleton biochemistry, we recovered the notes of Alexander Donchev, a Phoenix scientist who became obsessed with bioengineering an armored suit made from Arthron-derived chitin. He constantly referred to revelations that came from his dreams, and he began to alienate his colleagues with his weird behavior. Randolph Symes eventually banned him from this line of research. Unfortunately, his madness consumed him, and he fled Phoenix Point with valuable lab equipment. Danchev's files contain encrypted plans for an expedition to a, quote, Pandoran mutation center located through his dreams. We can attempt to decipher his files and get the location. We managed to pinpoint a location, and we should send a squad to investigate. It's a long shot, but given what we now know about Pandoran mutations, Danchev might have been onto something. That is Catacombs of Despair, way the hell up there in northern Canada. Cool. Alright, you leveled up. I do kind of want close quarters specialist. Yeah. Because I can give him a shotgun once I get them. Speed. Then Olzin leveled up. Don't really have anything that I want you to do yet. There we go. Alright, back to research. So we are now working on Triton autopsies. The new thing that we got from researching Arthrons is shotgun tech. That gets us the Mercy SG-3 shotgun, which is basically, hey, are you hitting an unarmed portion of their body? They're fucking dead. They're just done. Still not too many people available for hire. Our operatives in the Manticore 1 have discovered what looks like an abandoned town, but it actually isn't a town at all. The roads are too perfect, the house is too empty. According to the archives, this is a test site for automated vehicles. There's some spare parts here that we could use. Personnel. Armadillo 1. Get on the Manticore. Oh, there's recruits now. Right, cool. You have to build all their shit, though, which sucks. We could get a heavy, a sniper, and an assault. Or an assault, because we can't really do all three of these. Grab me that heavy. How many of these do I have? I don't have any. Build me a tier 1 autocannon. Build me an Ares as well. Ooh. Oh, that's the new Jericho thing, the Thunderbird. Thunderbird is kind of like a Manticore, but not quite. Over here. I would like to recruit this guy. Alright, so this is Morgaine Decoy Fate, or as I like to call them. What was the name? Give me a sec here. Lamboni. Alright, that's the last of the, wow. Words. Jesus. That's the last of the YouTube people. So if you want to be a soldier, let me know. I've got a name open. So you can use handguns, huh? So yeah, this is a Berserker. This is the Marduk's Fist. It does 160 fucking damage. But the problem is you gotta get close to use it. These people are... Cohesion, thank you for subscribing for... 5 years. Wow, 60 months. No words, they should have sent a poet. Yeah, here's a poem for you. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm still streaming, how about you? Ah, cool. I'm drinking water. So, Berserkers as a class are ridiculous for one reason and one reason only. This ability right here. The next attack deals 30 additional shred damage. 30 additional shred damage. Notice that it does not say the next melee attack. It's the next attack. So if you have somebody that's using a fucking tier autocannon, or a grenade launcher, or a shotgun, they're shredding the shit out of shit. Close quarters evade is good. Damage and speed are increased proportional to the hit points lost up to maximum of plus 50. Disabled body parts remain functional, cannot panic or be mind controlled. That's amazing. And then all abilities cost a maximum of 1 action point until the end of turn. Next turn you'll be dazed. Will point abilities cannot be used until the end of your turn. That's not as great, but Berserkers are ridiculous. Shit. What are you doing? Manticore 1. Oh, now you got a heavy? Ooh, I really kind of want that heavy. Making an Ares, and then we need to do Golem, Golem, Golem. And that's going to take up most of our tech, so that's fine. Our operatives have discovered a Phoenix Project facility. This is not a proper base, but only a small laboratory where it was that was used to quickly analyze samples. Shut down in 1989 under the orders of Fred Halleck, a bureaucrat who seemed intent on dismantling the Phoenix Project. There's not a lot left, but there are a few resources we could use. Stuck to a broken down refrigerator is a caricature of Halleck with the words "Dirty Fred's Dastardly Designs" underneath, presaging the scandal that ended Halleck's career. Some of the notes in the lab seem to hint at the possibility that Halleck's fall was engineered by Phoenix Project operatives. So we just got 500 materials and more food and tech back. Do we know anything about that guy? Have we heard about that name before? Halleck. Fred Halleck. Nope. Just one of those interesting little lore bits of fill it in yourself.
Research complete.
Triton autopsy. Early versions of this mutation were identified on video streams in 2027 and seen in greater numbers during the second mist of 2040. The current specimens have evolved to the extent that they are intelligent enough to use human equipment. In addition to human-like arms, they have secondary appendages with varied and specialized functions. Other body parts also reveal extraordinary variations and adaptations. We are seeing increasing numbers of these creatures, often deployed alongside Arthrons. Given their more land-based adaptation, we can infer that they are being gestated in land-based structures within the bounds of the new mist outbreak. Genetic origins: 12% myctophids, 8% other deep-sea fish, 22% human, 58% unknown. Sufficient intelligence to use a variety of human weapons in sniper or assault roles, plus various stealth capabilities. Offensive mutations: good night vision and perception, primary arms dexterous enough for using rifles or handguns, secondary arms with close combat capability, paralyzing, piercing. Defensive mutations: missed emission, chameleon-like evasion in response to attack, rapid regeneration. Agile variant has high jump capability. Triton's thick skin provides less protection than the Arthron's chitin plating. Alright, so that's very helpful. Combat shield technology. Which would be cool, but is not super helpful. We're not going to be able to make a Synedrian aircraft anytime soon, so researching that is not a priority. Researching these two things. And then that, and then that. The rest are helpful, but not necessary yet. Okay. Personnel. Edit unit. Take this off. That off. That on. Load. Okay. We can now reverse engineer the Bulldog AR-50, which will be helpful later. Another Synedrian Haven, huh? Okay. Scavenging party of the Synedrian have recovered one of your small aircraft, the Manticore, wasn't it? Will serve you better than it would serve us. In the spirit of friendship, we are willing to donate it to the Phoenix Project. We invite you to attend a celebration where the aircraft will be ceremonially presented. To our mutual success and safer skies for all. The gift is over there. Right in the middle of the fucking mist outbreak. Cool. Thanks. Any other mist outbreaks yet? No? Okay. When it comes to this bar, by the way, this sucks because it looks like, oh shit, we're losing a lot. Pay attention to this number. This number is far more important than what the bar looks like. No hostile forces have been detected, but there are probably some resources we can find here. Tech and materials. Okay. This is going to turn into a fight. So I'd rather do this one. Right? Yeah. Haven reports and scientific observations have identified new Pandoran mutations. The following analysis is available. Arthron brutes and gunners. Brutes. New type of Arthron evolved for close combat. The most notable difference is the presence of an organic shield and the ability to spit poison at medium range. Specimen has been has shown to exhibit increased aggression. So now it's got Spitterhead, which spits poison, which sucks, and Arthron Shield, which also is not great. Arthron Gunner, the first Arthron that is adapted to the use of firearms. The exact method of this process remains unclear, but somehow they managed to transform old human weapons and incorporate them into their bodies. This thing sucks ass. Myctophid is the Latin scientific term for lanternfish. Ooh, neat. The gift location gives me strong, hey, I got a helicopter for you. Feel free to come get it at Chernobyl vibes. Sort of, but it's not intentional. This thing sucks. This is a burst 6. And it does 35 damage on each hit. The only reason it's not worse is because this thing doesn't actually have a lot of accuracy. And its effective range is only 13, which is half of our weapons. Factions and Haven leaders will react negatively to revealed Pandoran bases if you fail to destroy them. If a faction has havens within the influence range of a Pandoran base, the diplomacy penalty will be even greater. The diplomacy penalty will only become active on the next Pandoran research report, and then you'll have 4 days to destroy the base before the penalty is applied on the subsequent Pandoran research report. The Pandoran base information panel will show the faction diplomacy penalties and the penalty for each Haven leader within the base's influence range. We'll also show how many days remaining before the effect applies. We'll also show the diplomacy gains for destroying the base. While the panel is displayed, you can see the influence range of the base as a purple circle on the globe. Yeah, we fortunately destroyed this one already, so...
Research complete.
The Goliath GL2, based on old Vanadium designs, is wielded by heavy class infantry. Its wide blast radius, great range, and large magazine provides the equivalent of mobile artillery on the battlefield. It's not very accurate, but with this amount of explosive power, it doesn't need to be. That's a lie. Also, it costs a fuck ton of shit to load. But you still want that damn thing. I want you to go to this one. Still waiting on that golem armor to be built. At Fort Ares, a nurse alerts our operatives to the presence of Colonel Budahas, whose investigation into the secrets of the U.S. government we had funded. He's in the infirmary. Dehydrated and delirious, he clutches a black, bulletproof briefcase and refuses to give it to anyone except a Phoenix Project operative. You don't know what I had to do to get my hands on this, he says, his whole body shaking. The things I've seen, my mind. I'll never be the same again. But it's here. It's right here. The truth. You just have to open it. Alright. Briefcase contains documents that prove conclusively that the CIA, a pre-war intelligence organization, had a division dedicated not only to investigating unusual phenomena, but to actively sabotaging the Phoenix Project. The files, compiled by an individual known only as Operative 11, show that General Newton Sumrall was deliberately undermined by this group. The briefcase also contains the true results of Phoenix Project studies that were deliberately distorted by a double agent. Hey, New Jericho likes us more. That's good.
Research complete.
The Mercy SG-3 shotgun adds devastating firepower to our assault class troopers. It's extremely effective at tackling close-range targets and is a valuable complement to the standard assault rifle. Okay, now we're doing that. Build one of those, build two of those, build three of those. Alright, we just need to wait for that body armor. Were we at war with New Jericho, or is that a different stream? We're not at war with New Jericho. They're not going to like us after we do Undefendable. But we're actually kind of on good terms with them. You can always accept an objective, but all of their objectives, without exception, are to fuck over another faction. Without exception. Until you get to the special missions. Okay. We're just waiting on that golem body armor to be finished. Our operatives set down at a small town far from other population centers. A house-to-house search reveals one place with a trapdoor in the floor. There's an entire bunker under the house. Looks like someone was preparing for an apocalypse. The bunker is fully functional and well-stocked, but its single occupant seems to have perished from the effects of regularly ingesting bleach. Our best guess is that this was some kind of religious ritual. The Basement of Brilliant Ideas was the name of that event. Nice. Alright. Subject 24 has provided us with the location of the New Jericho research facility conducting experiments in human augmentation. Due to the secret nature of the facility, security is likely to be light. The goal is to get the research data located within the facility. There is no need to eliminate all the defending security personnel. You don't got a grenade, get your ammo. Must have been a different stream then because New Jericho was at minus 75% diplomacy. I don't think I've ever been at minus 75% diplomacy with anybody. I'm been watching somebody else, which is fine. I do my best to not be at war with the other factions because that just involves a lot of pain in my assing. Plus, you know, we're trying to save the world, not kill a significant portion of it. So, the funny thing about these missions, the Steel Research mission is something that you can do basically whenever you want. You raid a location that has a research facility. Prior to an update, the only requirement was that you go here and activate these things as many times as you have numbers. So this is 3, there's 4. As soon as you do that, mission complete. Now it's like, get in, get the research, and also escape. And that just makes it much harder. Oh. Guys, I don't want to fight. I'm just here to steal your research. I mean, we're here to have fun. The thing about New Jericho is that specifically because of the titanium and steel expansion pack, you are very likely to be at war with them.
I can make a difference.
But you also have the option of telling Subject 24 to fuck off, which means that you don't lose out on the research, but you don't get it as quickly. So you don't have to piss off New Jericho. I'm just doing it because fuck New Jericho. Fucking fascist fucks. If you ever have the opportunity to punch a fascist in the face, do it. So this guy doesn't know where we are. He's just running around. We have not yet been spotted. We have now been spotted. Okay, taking some damage, but we're doing okay. Remember, the primary goal is to get in here and grab the research.
I'll be right there.
See if anybody's in here. Keep going. Nobody's in here. Perfect. They'll never see it coming.
I'll be right there.
One down. Can't quite make it there. Unless...
Pushing on. Sprinting.
So yeah, research raids used to be one of the easiest possible things you could do. Like, if this was the old version, we'd be done. Just that fast.
I'm prepared.
Well, we'd almost be done. Also, unless you're specifically
by.
looting the bodies, there is zero benefit to killing people
Sprinting.
here. So as a result, you generally don't want to waste ammunition and time on these guys.
Freedom's on the move.
Ready to fight.
4, 5. Uh-oh. Ow! Holy shit. That hurt a lot. Oh, that's right. They also changed it so that research or hacking takes time. I forgot. Whoa, what the? Don't open the door. Who told you to open the door? Yeah. He can't hurt us anymore.
On my way.
Benefit of killing these guys is that they won't be able to shoot you. It's true. Boy, howdy, if we were interested in killing these guys, we certainly could do that.
Target located. Let me see.
Alright, so they've been shouted. Which means...
This is gonna make.
Damn. I was really hoping I could take out the
Going
arm.
in.
But I didn't. This guy can't hurt because he only has one arm. You can't do anything else.
Form ready.
What are you doing? Nothing. Okay. You guys done
Channel
hacking?
open.
Cool.
My turn. Here I come. Got you good.
Damn, really?
I'm prepared.
Buddy, I don't want to hurt you. I just don't want you shooting me.
Acquiring target.
Alright, his arm's disabled.
No rest for the wicked.
Which means I believe there's just the one guy left. And I can probably deal with that. In a dangerous way. Oh, oh. There we go. Oh, I can't. Ooh, that's no good. You try to kill him right back. Well, this is a problem.
Part of the job.
Yep. Oh, that was a headshot. That's no good. That's no bueno. Yep.
Cleaning crew ready.
So, this is actually helpful because it means A, we don't have to kill them.
Freedom's on the move.
B, they're off the battlefield. And C, there's a turn where we don't have to worry about them. Position heal thyself. You know, take care of that bullet wound to the head.
Taking aim.
Damn. Still nothing. Still
Ready,
not
willing,
good.
and able.
So, sorry,
Finger
sir.
on the trigger.
The arm has to come off. Oops.
Hostile destroyed.
That's a shame.
Comes online.
Whatever you do, don't kill them, Dave. Shut up! I do what I want.
Channel open. Pushing on.
Cool. Totally worth. 100% worth it. Let's get the fuck out of here, please.
Opening fire.
Oh, fuck. They got a snipey snipe. The new Jericho sniper rifle is an absolute beast. So this thing has an effective range of 45 and a damage of 130. And it carries 10 rounds. Compared to our sniper rifle, which is 110, 51, and it has 8 rounds. It's a very good gun. You can almost make it. Alright, move here. Is there a downside to killing these guys besides the ammo loss? Technically, no. But I try really hard not to kill the people that we're trying to protect, you know? It's just, it's my thing. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a heavy with a fucking Gauss weapon. Do not get a shot. Thank you. Alright, you can make it. You can't. Uh-oh. That's a problem. You make it? Almost. Alright, well, Sniper's gonna have to run for it. Hopefully make it.
Double time.
So no diplomacy reputation loss for killing that faction's soldiers. Not any more than you're already getting from fucking up their... fucking raiding their shit.
Let's go.
You know? Like, clearly they're not going to be happy that I'm stealing their stuff. Alright, so he's not going to shoot, because he can't. And the other sniper is fucked off, so
I'm
we're
on the
good.
move.
So let's see what happens here. They fly now? They fly now. I've still not seen that movie.
Process Aposta Bakiri. It is right to be taught even by an enemy, even if they are cowards and traitors. The research we obtained is more than a set of upgrades. It is the first step in reclaiming the planet. Humanity will be born again, and this time, the pure will show the path.
Okay. So that's basic bionic tech. Cybernetics lab facility and additional designs. So that's cool. But we just went down to 2% friendly. Sucks so bad. And it means we need to go find some more new Jericho facilities, or havens. See if maybe they want to do stuff with us. Fort Travis. Commander Johnson is willing to contribute substantially to our cause on the understanding that we will help defend Fort Travis when we can, and in the hope that we will not make enemies of New Jericho. Except, assure her we will protect her haven, but make no ideological commitments. Refuse any such commitment. We'll accept. It seems everyone here is quite confident that the Phoenix Project has a real chance of saving the Earth. Commander Johnson would like to be a part of that, but she also has to be careful. Her ultimate loyalty is to the people of her haven. Haven info. $44 tech for 264 materials done. Oh my god. The Haven Info's motto is, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters?
Research complete.
Excellent. Okay, so now that the satellite uplink has been completed at Fort Phoenix Foxtrot, this is going to eventually increase in size and scan a whole bunch of points over here. We need 4 more hours. Okay. Okay, so now that we've finished manufacturing personnel. Oh, you leveled up, Matrix Demon at Devon. Let's get you Dash, because that is very important. 1, 2, and 1. What happened to the coast of China? Flooding. Flooding happened. Yeah, the whole world is basically, like, kind of fucked up. There's no polar ice cap anymore. Antarctica is still there, but, you know. I don't know what this is. Actually, I do know what that is. The Amazon basin has flooded. Florida is gone. Most of Tennessee is fucking underwater. Basically, the only place that isn't really changed substantially is Africa. Yep, I know. Repair, yes, and repair, yes, and build. We don't have enough resources. The reason that I wanted that one is because there's a mist outbreak right there. Right, Manticore 2, personnel. Diana Lupine Lunari. I still need another soldier. Anybody else want to be a soldier? Soldier? Now, personnel, you need to be assigned to Manticore 2. There's a lot more land in the southern part now? No, there isn't. This is still Vietnam, Cambodia. Fucking Singapore is basically gone. Malaysia. India's kind of fucked. Yeah, everybody's having a great time. Grand old time.
Sigma 7-1. We need immediate evacuation. I repeat, we need immediate evacuation. The facility has been compromised. Specimen 2 escaped the containment chamber and is roaming throughout the lab. You need to get us out of here and purge the entire facility. The specimen mustn't be allowed to escape into the open. If it does, it's released the strain variant. I'm initiating the self-destruct procedure. The strain must...
Research complete.
Pandoran colonies are underground tunnel-like structures made of Pandora virus-produced biomass. Following the ecological transformation of the sea, they appear to be the next step towards the total conquest of the Earth's ecosystems. Each colony produces its own specific mutations, which is why we see certain mutations predominant in different regions. The colonies seem to expand their area of operation over time, attacking any human settlements they find. Based on colony growth patterns, we suspect that there are multiple levels of development. The initial level has been classified as the Pandoran Nest. We've received an urgent distress call from an unknown location, warning of a contagion breach. We'd better look into it. Pandoran capture and containment. We do need to do that one as well. I know last time I said never reverse engineer anything. If you have a gun, do it. I changed my mind. I can do that. I'm allowed. We still have to go and do the gift. We got some time for that. We need more resources. Like, resources are kind of what we need right now. Our operatives have sat down beside an old house miles away from any other buildings. The whole place looks pristine. The lawn has been mown, the hedges trimmed, the fences painted a bright white, but there are no answers to our calls. Our operatives break down the door to the home to find a family sitting in wooden chairs in the dining room. They're all dead. Looks like they expired only hours before our people got here. There's not a mark on any of them. There's an enormous larder of food we can use. The Manticore 1 has landed near an abandoned convoy of 6 trucks. This is called Santa Claus is Dead. Oh god. Our operatives have searched the cargo containers and discovered that they were all carrying toys and games for the children. Disassemble the toys for parts? We'll distribute the toys to Havens. Growing up in this broken world can't be easy. It's our duty to do what we can to make life easier for our children. +3 from everybody. A mysterious being known as the Apostle to the Once Born, a servant of the Exalted, has passed by our base, leaving the following message. What is the nature of a human being? Can we change? Is it the fault in our souls where it may never be reached? Or is it in these broken bodies of ours? Perhaps the Phoenix Project can be a vessel of change. It's not up to this humble apostle to make such a decision, but I wish you well. May your actions please the Keeper of the Threshold. He will seek you out when you have shown your worth. Looks like we've started working our way up the hierarchy of the Disciples. So, Disciples of Anu just hit 17%. We need 2 more percent with Synedrian to get their first bonus, or first allied objective. Manticore 1. I'm gonna have you do the gift. Alright, another Haven. Our team has reached the Synedrian Haven, but before our operatives join the celebrations, the settlement is torn by seismic activity and brutally attacked. Previously unknown Pandoran species have descended from the sky, and others have crawled up from the sinkhole. In the commotion, a pilot named Citizen Eileen has radioed and offered to guide our operatives to the armed Manticore if we help her fend off the invaders. This looks like the optimal course of action. In fact, might be our only chance. But yes, if you want to be a soldier, let me know. I need 1 soldier at the moment, probably more. King Silverwolf, thank you for subscribing for 19 months. Glad I could catch the stream this time. Glad you're here. Looks like the Pandorans have besieged the Haven from all sides, including the sky above. A massive seismic eruption has cut off the main entrance and our transport was lost in the sinkhole. We'll need to find another way out. If the Synedrian are to be trusted, this hangar contains a fully operational manticore armed for aerial battle. Pilot is waiting for us inside. We should reach it as soon as possible, avoiding any unnecessary engagements with the enemy. King Silverwolf ready and willing to serve? Well, that's your mistake, but that's okay. Hey, this globe still has Florida. I'm calling bullshit. Alright.
Sprinting.
The goal is to make it to the Manticore because our Manticore just exploded and no longer exists. Because you know why not?
No time to waste.
And there are enemies here. You can totally run past them if you want to. Arthrons have now developed to the point they can integrate old man-made machine guns into their limbs. They are no longer just a close-range enemy.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
Clearly it's a propaganda globe. Alright, where's that Arthron going? They're crawling all over that Manticore. So yeah, gunners are very dangerous, specifically because if you shoot at them, they will shoot back. And it sucks. So, you know, kill them first time.
Target.
Bitch.
Hostile neutralized. On my way.
Pushing on.
You are a gunner? Fuck, you're a gunner. Can I get a better shot? Oh, you're not a gunner. You're just an Arthron. Alright, fine.
Hostile wounded. Moving to coordinates.
Oh,
Spotted.
fuck. Triton. What do you got? He's got the blood arm.
Ready to fire.
Before we
Ready
do
for
that.
action.
And perfect. Come on, legs.
Enemy hit.
Both legs disabled. Perfect throw.
Heading out.
Let's go.
He's going to regenerate them immediately. That sucks. Yep, there he goes. And he got 12 will points back for that? Fuck off. Alright, see you later, buddy. I don't care. I ain't sticking around to fight you. Myrmidons. Myrmidons are nimble Pandorans capable of flight at short distances. Their primary goal is to secure strategic zones on the battlefield. Myrmidons suck. They have way too much health. And they have a pincer strike that does 70 damage. 70 fucking damage. Yeah, Myrmidons suck ass.
Hostile injured, but alive for now.
How many hit points do you have left? 33? You're not going to bleed out fast enough, god damn it.
I'm on the move.
Excuse me, sir. Have you considered the benefits of dying?
We got him.
Myrmidons were introduced in Festering Skies, so if you don't have Festering Skies, you never have to deal with them, and that sounds really nice.
Prioritizing speed.
They're not the stealthiest, but they are very dangerous. Because they have movements that will let them go from, oh, I see you, to, well, you're getting killed now. That's just a pincer Arthron. That's fine. Another pincer Arthron. It's not that bad.
Hostile destroyed.
Bitch.
Receiving loud and clear.
Hi there. Enemy oh. Arthron Gunner, but it's panicking! Ha ha ha! Yep, will points 9.
Targeting.
Hey, what's up?
One less to worry about.
Glad we had this talk.
Let's do this.
Panic is absolutely a ridiculous force multiplier. The bad guys will always have the advantage in numbers, but that just means they have more will points to lose.
Sprinting.
Repositioning. I know how to do this.
So he's freaking out. He gets 5 will points back. Triton Strangler comes out and says hi. It's probably a Triton Strangler. Oh, great, cool, thanks. Lovely! I'm so glad for you!
Standing by.
Bitch.
Channel open.
Still got will points left.
No rest for the wicked. Acquiring target.
Isn't it beneficial to have more will points to lose, as that means you can you have to deal more will point damage to cause panic? Yes. Is that not what I said? No, sorry. What I meant was because if you go here, can you see him? No, you can't. Okay. You lose will points for having allies get killed. Therefore, the more enemies that are on the field, the more opportunities you have to kill them and make them lose will points, which is what's happening here.
I'll keep going.
Phoenix, I see you're getting close. More crabmen are approaching from all sides, so hurry up. I'm waiting for you inside the manticore.
It's
Yes,
hard
I
to
know
shoot
about the
like this.
goddamn fucking. I can't tell if that'll kill it. Hold on. It has 80 hit points exactly. All right. So this does 30 times 6, which is 180. Minus 20, which means I'm only going to do 60 damage, which means he's going to fuck me up. All right, cool. That's bad news. Hello. Do this the stupid way. Mazel tov. Yep, see? Fucking Myrmidons! I hate them. They just fucking show up. That's why I ran people backwards. Those mind fraggers keep fucking showing up. Bonk. Alright, tier autocannon can't do any more bonks. It's the second time they fragged my mine in 2 turns. I know, it fucking sucks, right?
Ready? Ish.
I want you to run back over here.
As fast as I can.
Because if that's a mind fragger, it's bad. And if it's a fucking Myrmidon, it's worse.
I hope I get them.
That's on the 2nd floor, huh? Cool. I'm so glad you're here, Mr. Strangler. Must have been that guy. And a gunner. Cool. Diplomacy was never an option. Christ, there's so many of them. Yeah, I know. Poison spitting glands allow them to spit poison. Dick. There's so many of them. Oh my god. I might run out of ammo. And another fucking Myrmidon. Did you know that walkie legs allow them to walk? No, tell me more. Yes, I knew that. Yes, I knew that. Alright, so that's a brute. We gotta get away from that brute. Shit. And there's two things in here, so I can't just run for the fucking cover. Alright, so you're panicking. Probably because you got shot in the everything. Oh my god. Torso and right wing disabled. How many will points do you guys have? 5, 16, 5, 16, 11. We ain't got no good options here. Unless...
Targets in sight.
So it's panicking this turn and the next turn it bleeds to death? Yep. Oh, that's helpful. Now when you hover over it, you can see where the reaction range is. That was not always a thing.
Ready.
Holes in. I know you got a lot going on in your life. I want you to kill this thing. Thank you.
What a kill!
And that costs 0 AP. Haha! Did that get us back any AP? It did not. So if they're all on the left side, I'm going to go to the right side and try and circle around them. It's not going to work. But it's better than trying to fight my way through them, which is of no benefit. Now, I believe that he needs 2 AP to shoot that gun. So moving that far, and I know you need 2 AP to shoot your poison. But yeah, actually, this isn't bad. This is forcing them to chase after us and using up all their AP to do it. It still means that we've got to fight our way through them. Which, you know, less than ideal. But at least we have a chance.
Nice. Acquiring target. That was a kill.
I'd rather not kill these guys if I could help it, but they're not really giving me... They're giving me an option. All of these guys are in range of Warcry. And all of them can get fucked.
Huh? I can do this. Looks dangerous. Target sighted. Attempting to acquire target.
Now, the only good news about Arthron Gunners is that Arthron Gunners are not very strong and they have very low will. Everything else about them sucks. You don't have enough willpower. You only got to hit him a little bit. Can you hit him a little bit? Just a little bit as a treat. Cool. +2 will. Excellent.
Double time.
So Warcry has now reduced all of their AP to 0, or to 2. And this guy's panicking. This guy's panicking. This guy is not panicking yet. But if this guy is an Arthron, he's probably panicking. So, oh, and this guy's panicking. So they're going to run and hide. And the ones that are going to try to attack can't because they don't have enough AP. He's freaking out. Yep. Perfect. I'm just going to quick save here.
Ready for action.
Do that again. Fuck them all up. Fuck me up, fam.
Got a visual.
Uh-huh. So that guy was also
Target's
panicking.
in sight.
Shit. This guy was also panicking, but is no longer panicking. But I've got dash up. So when they use... these guys very specifically have 9 will points, because when you use recover, you get half of your willpower rounded up. And getting a soldier, losing a soldier is usually -3 to 4 will points.
Threat eliminated.
-2, whatever.
Let's do this.
So if I kill 2 more units, then they will panic again, which is hilarious to me. There's no way I can actually do it. Ghostplat, thank you for subscribing for 63 months. Back to where we began, crab hunting. This is not where we began, but it is suitable. So I will forgive you. Is there a place that you can go that you can see that guy? There is. This is risky, and I'm going to try it anyway.
Targeting.
Oh, Jesus. That's a hell of a shot. Come on. Got him. Pretty sure I've subscribed when you were streaming this game for the first time. Entirely possible, actually, now that you mention it. Seems like such a long time ago.
Making haste.
Yeah, that's
Moving
fine.
now.
All I need is a clear shot.
Yeah, you're not going to get a clear shot. Unless you move over here.
Confirming target.
Boom, boom, boom.
On the mark.
Now, I don't need to kill this guy. The reason that I'm killing this guy is to cause another will failure on all of these dicks. -3 will points. Hooray! Yep.
Hope I can find cover.
it's a fucking Triton. Of course it is. Ow! No! No! You bitch. Now I've got to wait 2 turns. Oh, and it's all Tritons. Except that guy. He didn't know what's going on.
Moving to position. That was it.
So now I can't leave. Because if I have Ols in here, evacuate, and there's another fucking... another fucking mind fragger, Merc for Food is just gone. I don't know where that guy's going. Don't do it. Alright, we're good. And now for the massive gameplay change. Is everyone on board? I'm afraid we can't afford to stay any longer. Things are getting really ugly down there. My name is Citizen Eileen, and it's my duty to see you return safely. This was my home haven, but we need to go. Prepare for takeoff. Four people injured. So the massive gameplay change in Festering Skies. It's coming up in a second once it loads. Airborne hostile detected. What the hell? This thing's huge. Arm all weapons. Pandorans have plus 10% accuracy. Cool. We are under fire. Brace for impact. An airship is destroyed when hull points drop to 0. Make sure to disengage before that happens. You can't do that this time. This. Nomad launcher operational. Return fire. Aim a weapon system, left-click your weapon, then left-click the target icon. Our aircraft has a defensive module. The afterburner makes us dodge any visually guided projectile, including the acid spit used by this Pandoran flyer. Engage the afterburner. Damage done to disabled modules is transferred directly to the hull. Let's finish this Pandoran monster. Ah, missed. Miss. Miss. Baited, miss. Big hits. Alright, both of its weapons are disabled, now we just gotta kill it. What's that? An Orochi H1C heavy cannon. The Nomad AAM. Threat eliminated. Our team has successfully reached the Manticore and managed to escape the raided haven below. The machine is fully operational and heavily armed. We owe no small part of this success to the Synedrian pilot by the name of Eileen, who fully cooperated with our team and showed exceptional flying skills. Thanks to her, our new Manticore reached its destination in one piece. As a token of gratitude for defending her haven, she volunteers to join the ranks of Phoenix as a proper squad member. It would be foolish to refuse a capable and motivated cadre such as Eileen. As soon as we reach the base, we receive alarming news. The alien entity known as Mount Egg has erupted from the inside, causing massive seismic activity and heavily damaging the surrounding area. A monstrous Pandoran creature has emerged from the shattered shell. Its gargantuan size is unlike anything we've ever encountered. Many havens report riots and inner mayhem. Currently, no authority seems to be able to control the masses or calm the panic caused by the hatching.
You seem to be genuinely on our side, and everyone here at Synedrion really appreciates that. Please understand that we are cautious with organizations such as the Phoenix Project, not because we're trying to be obstinate, but because we've had some pretty terrible experiences that we'd prefer not to repeat. You know that I have high hopes for an alliance between the Phoenix Project and Synedrion. So my advice is this. What would be really helpful right now would be a more direct demonstration of your support. That could really win some hearts and minds. At this moment, we have a couple of really important projects running. The sort that could actually change the future, like improving our mist-repelling tech, which may allow us to peacefully coexist with the new ecology, or deploying a new breed of modified plant to help us reclaim the planet for ourselves. Believe me when I say we've had a lot of debates about which approach is better, and there are some pretty opinionated factions forming. In any case, we're lacking enough people to support both projects at once, and it's a bit of a deadlock. So if you could lend a hand with one of them, that would mean a lot.
So mist repellers basically can be built at any base, and a lot of havens will build them when they're available. And they basically create a mist-free zone. It's one of the very few things in the game that will push back the mist. I've never done the second option, so maybe we should try that. The planet is ours, and we should take direct control of its ecosystems.
So, you're more on Nikolai's side of this debate, are you? He's one of the terraformers, the faction that believes in, well, I suppose you could call them radical humanists. They believe we should be unafraid to seize power for the people, to assert the supreme value of human life and civilization. Zara, on the other hand, oh dear, I'm involving you in Synedrian drama, aren't I? My apologies. Good luck with the mission.
Alright, build that. So now that we have research, we can research Myrmidons. Phoenix Aerial Program Combat. The attacks of the Behemoth and lesser flying Pandorans require immediate retaliation. We need to mobilize and arm our Manticore Squadron and prepare for aerial combat. So we should probably put that as a priority. So Mount Egg is hatched, and this thing is fucking just flying around. It is that fucking big. Like, holy shit. It's bigger than Havens. That's terrifying. So Biogenesis is up there. And we do need to head up there one way or another. And now our Manticore is armed. And it's called the Gift. Personnel. Citizen Eileen is a sniper. And that is not her name. Her name is King Silverwolf. So, the Arsenal Bird has arrived. We are going to take that off, Actually, keep that, because we've already got one of those. Reverse engineer the Pythagoras. Do you need any new recruits? Do I? Yes, I need one more recruit. It's a heavy. Do you want to be the recruit, Ghostblat? Or did I promise somebody else? I don't think I promised somebody else. Sign me up. Ghost Black. All right. Personnel. You need a sniper rifle. Shit. Build one. We're keeping Sophia Brown as her actual name. Reloading and inventory actions do not cost action points. Still can't get you anything there. Okay. Rise by Sin by Virtue Fall. Let's go do this. Never mind, let's go do this. It's going to be a haven. The behemoth is stronger than we feared. It is capable of razing havens to the ground, and its travel pattern indicates sinister intelligence. Observing its behavior leads us to believe the targets for its next destructive rampage are the two nearby havens. The inhabitants of Nasabina welcome our operatives with smiles and questions about the outside world. It appears their long-range communications equipment has been malfunctioning for some time, and they know very little about what's been going on recently. Inform them, convince them that things are even worse than they think, or help them fix their communication system. That seems like a long-term solution. Exarch Harrison is extremely pleased. He commends us to the dead god and his true prophet, the Exalted. There are many here who have family in other havens, he says, and they will finally be able to speak with their loved ones again, all thanks to the Phoenix Project. He asks his people to reward us generously. A Tiamat and Disciples of Anu equipment. That is a great one. That is a really good research topic to get shared. Holy shit. Because I think that gives us their weapons and their armor, whereas this just gives us their armor. And then the Tiamat is the biggest carrier you can get. It holds 8 people, but it's super, super slow. The Ural Sea is large in this world, considering that it basically ceased to exist. This sea, right here. Where is Manticore 2? What are you doing? Nothing? After several hours of exploration, nothing useful was found. Great. That's a haven. You know what I can do about that? So it's 15,000 people. Another haven. No hostile forces have been detected, but there are some resources we can find here. 200 materials, 75 food. We've got new recruits, sniper, and no, I don't care.
In his essays, my great-grandfather recounts the story of the ill-fated Qinling Bashan expedition of 1915 and the journal of Lei Meng, the leader of the mission, who found evidence of a forgotten proto-civilization deep below the ground. There is also mention of James Dawson, a British photographer who stole most of the precious samples recovered by the team. What became of Dawson has always been a mystery, but now I know the mundane truth. He died here in the mountains, forgotten and alone. This proto-civilization, could it hold the key to defeating the Pandora virus? They say history repeats itself. Has all of this happened before?
Spoiler alert, no and yes. The coordinates of in Syme's notes have led our operatives to a small abandoned camp high up in the mountains. Beyond it lies the entrance to a cave. The cave contains the corpse of a Caucasian male. It's hard to identify at first, as it's overgrown with yellow, sickly-looking leaves sprouting from the shriveled skin. A backpack on the floor contains faded photographs and broken specimen jars. Syme seems to have taken what he needed, but even what remains is enough to revolutionize our understanding of this planet's biological history. Our analysis of the leaves growing from the body show that this organism contains traces of the Pandora virus, but a different, older strain. The implications of this discovery warrant further study. At Fort Purity, a Tobias West speech is being broadcast. West is explaining New Jericho's concept of loyalty. Our loyalty is to the Earth that was, the true Earth with its systems of competition and evolution, and the apex of those processes, Homo sapiens, the rational human that thrives in freedom. To stand against the invaders, against the corruption of that system, is what brings us together. It is an idea rooted in history and biology, giving birth to a voluntary community under a leader whose sole purpose is to build a future where all that is strong and good will flourish, and all that is weak and corrupt will wither the way it always has been on this earth. Argue that West is wrong to think humanity has reached this apex. Argue that West is wrong for thinking a voluntary community needs a leader. Praise the speech, respectfully allow the speech to conclude. Disciples of Anu, Synedrian, New Jericho. As long as we are driven by that loyalty, West continues, a loyalty born of the ego, of that unalienable core, makes each of us unique. Not even the most powerful abomination will be able to stand in our way. There is an explosion of cheers. Our operatives have landed at a New Jericho-affiliated haven called Fort Galt. Commander Abdu, a former engineer, is very interested in our work. She asks many questions about the Phoenix Project, including detailed specifications of our equipment. I'm just a geek about this stuff, she says. Sharing this kind of information with New Jericho may be perceived as the beginning of an alliance by the other factions. Sure. Commander Abdu is impressed, offering the full support of Fort Galt to our cause. She has ordered one of her finest soldiers to join our team. Ooh, neat. You can go to Phoenix Point. Project Glory. Investigation hints at a past connection between Randolph Symes and Tobias West, specifically a common endeavor, codenamed Project Glory. What the hell is that? Ooh, I think I know what that is. That's the legacy of the ancients, I believe. How's things going over here? You lost some people. That's fine. You're doing okay. Let's see. An unexpected emergency. I think that's for the bioevolution thing. How about we go here?
Research complete.
Field reports are indicating that some Pandorans of the Arthran and Triton types are gradually developing resistances and counters to our weaponry. While this process in some way resembles traditional evolution, it's clearly a much more directed process. Rather than adapting to evolutionary pressure, the Pandorans are being adapted with a goal in mind: the eradication of humanity. What was that I finished? That was... Pandoran evolution. Right. Synedrian has produced a genetically engineered plant that may be resistant to the Pandora virus. If successful, this experiment could help humanity reclaim the planet by designing a new ecosystem, as favored by the faction known as the Terraformers. But before that can happen, the plant has to be tested in the wild. The that end, our operatives must place the seeds at the coordinates we were provided with. Hey, look, you got my rifle. Good for you. Oh, good for you. Wait, what? Oh, that's a Viara. Let's not do the stupid thing. Why do I have Viara sniper rifle mag? Weird. And then everybody's gonna need a break because holy shit, we're getting tired. Until no poison is left. Poison damage sucks. It's great for big enemies and it sucks for small units. Virus is hilarious. Acid is awful. Secure the area and plant the modified seeds. Where am I planting them? That's a will point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So one thing that takes you a while to learn about this game is the reinforcement points are not just where enemy reinforcements will come from. They basically tell you where the enemies are starting from. So yeah, he's over here, and the reinforcement point is over there. You're not armed, are you? Thank God. Okay. He's got 4 arms, but none of them are holding a weapon, so that's fine. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba, ba-da. Whee! Cuff them. Oh, he saw a new dude. Over there. Got it. All's in here, ready to shoot some motherfuckers.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
The reason that status effects are so specifically bad when they are applied to you in this game is because status effects are hard to make affect enemies that are huge. Like, right now, probably Merc for Food has the most HP, which is 240. One of these guys has 180, 100, 100. It's a bit, but it's not too much.
Channel open.
Once you start getting into the larger enemies, like Sirens, or I don't remember what the tanky units are, or Scyllas, those things have upwards of 600 to 1200 hit points, which means you're kind of fucked. So all of the debuffs are really good on those guys, but also you're going to take a lot of damage if those debuffs are applied to you because they're so good against the things that have 1200 HP. So debuffs in this game are avoid at all costs and apply to as many enemies as possible. Also, Arthron Gunners. And a Brute, because why the fuck not? Well, he deployed his shield. God, now I'm never going to be able to hurt him now. Let's just save the game here.
Comms online.
120, that's not terrible. Sir, have you considered the benefits of being blasted in the ass? He's got 10 hit points left and he's bleeding, so he's done. So the AI basically gets a turn 0 with units on the reinforcement points and moves them off those points before the player spawns in. Kind of. It's simpler than that, really. They spawn they're spawned relative to their locations. around those points. But in some maps, it doesn't matter. Some maps have 17 million fucking respawn points, or reinforcement points, and it's like, ah, shit. But you can use it as kind of a rough estimate for where they're going to be. Like, these guys all came from over here in this area, so it came from that point. I haven't seen anybody come from this point yet. Doesn't mean they're not there, but it's entirely possible that they're not there. Do you have... Okay. Okay, Tritons are bad. I wish I had a shotgun.
Take that.
I messed that... No, I didn't mess that up. Never mind. Okay, we're good. Quick game.
Nice.
He's dead. Quick game. For the low cost of 6 will points, you too can snipe twice in the same round.
Channel open.
Shit. And then there's that guy over there, and then there's that guy over there.
Using...
Nothing's getting past me.
Only took 3 technically, as killing that dude gave me 3 will points back. Yeah. Sweet, right? Like, that's one of the hardest things to wrap your head around in this game, is that will points are meant to be used and used constantly, even as they're also meant to be your best protection. What? Hold on. Motherfucker. And you have a fucking gun. And Pain Chameleon. And Silent Echo and Spawn Mist. Fuck you. I hate you. I hate you already. Yeah. Dead. So he panicked. So this guy spawns... I hate that. I hate those guys so much. So he spawned Mist, which means I can no longer see him easily. Which means we're going to ignore the shit out of him. You want to fight, buddy? Come fight me. I'm not going to play your game.
Moving to coordinates.
But yeah, in this game, the amount of will points that you have also determines your defense against psionic attacks. Hey, spoiler alert, there's psionic attacks in this game. It's a game by Julian Gollop. Of course there's psionic attacks. And you have to measure your use of will points versus your protection from psionic attacks. Because, you know, it's difficult. But also, fucking use your will points. Use them all the time. Use them constantly. There are so many ways to get will points back, and the power that they give you is phenomenal.
Gotta keep on pushing.
That guy. What happened to always free aim? I was too far away to free aim accurately. I trusted the game.
Double time.
Past a certain point, center mass is just the better option. Alright, seed planted.
Maximum effort.
Maximum effort.
Heading out?
Do. Not entirely sure how planting these seeds is necessarily going to help us, considering we're just planting them kind of randomly. Hey, you know what? That's what Synedrian wants us to do. That's what we're gonna do.
Moving now.
Alright, now we just gotta kill that last dude.
Rolling out.
Area covered.
I guess the better message than always free aim is always free aim if you can specifically target and guarantee that you are going to hit an actual targeted body part. Otherwise, don't free aim. It's stupid.
Let's do this.
I think it's just this guy left, isn't it? Yep. Boom. Boom. And we're done. It used to be that when a faction became supportive, you learned the location of all their havens, which just make you feel really bad when they became under fire and you couldn't get to them.
Your help is greatly appreciated, even though it's on a project I personally voted against. I'd just like to offer this one note of caution. It was the existence of a hierarchical society built on profit and dominance that led humanity to its present state. Let's try to avoid recreating such structures.
Human dominance over the ecosphere is not the same as class society. The polyphonic tendency is right. We must learn to live on the planet, not just own it. Leadership is necessary.
Funny, that's what Nikolai said too. We'll have to agree to disagree.
Build. Synedrian is now supportive of the Phoenix Project. Locations of Synedrian havens have been added to the geoscape. Defend them to earn reputation. Failure to defend a haven under attack will lose some support. Did it tell me? Oh, it did. Cool. I believe the question marks mean that you have either not been there or there's a special event associated with that area. Oh, and then there's this thing. Disruption points. 1 of 3. The behemoth is roaming the land. You know, just being a dick in general. The Manticore 2 circles a huge gathering of tents and other temporary shelters. Our operatives set down to find this massive camp totally abandoned. Looks like it was once some kind of aid base administered by the Red Cross, the Red Crescent, or the United Nations. There is no one left alive. Hours of trawling through ruined tent after ruined tent take their toll on our operatives. It's hard to scavenge through the remains of people's lives, a grim reminder of all that we have lost. Yeah, you're fine.
In 2022, a group of researchers investigating an anthrax outbreak caused by melting permafrost in northern Siberia went missing. The Phoenix Project tried to find out what happened to them, but our resources were stretched too thin. and our allies in the Russian government were losing influence, so we let it go. All these years later, looking at these samples, I wonder, is this where it started? Is this the first outbreak? If we had done more, could we have stopped it? The genetic material I have recovered might hold the answers, but I'm not sure I want to know.
Our operatives have reached a defunct research station in northern Siberia, identified in Symes' notes as a significant point of interest. The doors stand open, and there are no signs of life. The scientists who worked at this station are all long dead. Their mutated bodies lie frozen in strange, demoniac poses. It's easy for our operatives to retrieve the samples they were researching, which Randolph Symes came all this way to examine. The other thing I need to do is go over here. That's going to take a lot of stuff. What is this base? Phoenix Omega has a vehicle hangar, living quarters, a med bay, storage, but it's all busted. Does this have living quarters? It does. Doesn't have a med bay though. That's bad. Let's head back to base. Need a rest. Okay.
This is a transmission to the world. We are the pure, and our time hiding in the shadows is over. Squads of our chosen warriors are already combing the world in search of resources and technology that will help us defeat the Pandoran threat. A word of warning, don't get in our way. We will show no mercy. We will allow no bargaining. We are the pure!
Cool. Some stuff happened there just a minute ago. Synedrian started research on poison weapons. They've completed research on hibernation pods. And they completed research on Synedrian sky defense ops. I'm seeing that because my diplomacy with them is higher. I also need to do this by Pandorans from where? Okay, they've got it for a minute. We'll get over there in a hot second. Our researchers have been tirelessly analyzing intelligence reports, footage, and witness testimonials to learn everything they can about the behemoth, the newly discovered flying species, and the festering skies. The Pandorans seem to be organized by a higher form of intelligence, and their flight patterns are far from random. Careful observation of air movements reveals the Pandorans complete very specific objectives, such as reconnaissance, raids, and in many cases, infestation of human settlements. Our course of action is clear. Arm a squadron of manticores and systematically attack the Pandoran patrols to prevent their rampage. While we intercept the attacks, a dedicated researcher unit will be working around the clock to study the Pandorans' behavior further and make ongoing improvements to our air-to-air arsenal. So now... Fortunately, these don't cost a lot. If they cost a lot, I would be so sad. Alright. We're now reverse engineering the Bulldog, because we're going to need that. While exploring a seemingly unremarkable ruin, our operatives stumble across a book half hidden in a pile of rubble. An old copy of Olaf Stapledon's visionary novel Star Maker. It's unusually well preserved. Further investigations reveals what appears to be a collapsed library. Sealed off under the rubble, the books have remained almost completely undamaged. While not useful in our war against the Pandora virus, these books represent a vital part of human history. Would digging them out be worth it? Yes, this is part of who we are. No, humanity must embrace new ways. This choice should be left to a future generation if we survive the war. Well, it's part of who we are. Fucking take it. Digging out the books takes a surprisingly long time, but the bounty is rich, including the complete works of Doris Lessing, Robert Byron's The Road to Oxiana, and a worn copy of Arkady and Boris Strugatsky's The Final Circle of Paradise. Long thought lost. Disciples of Anu don't like that. Research into artificial intelligence was a controversial subject in the early days of Synedrian, but scientific freedom meant that inevitably, artificial sentient life forms were eventually developed. The AI developed by Dr. Marco Maturani and his team, known as Barnabas, has produced several copies and versions of itself, and these in turn have created further offspring. All of these entities are recognized as full citizens of Synedrian, participating in political and social life much like a human being would. Many of them are active in research, which they find stimulating, but others work as artists, entertainers, or even, in one case, psychologists. Laser weapons. Neurotoxin weapon technology. That is a long-range paralyzing effect, and it is very, very good. Infiltrator class. Cool. Unfortunately, we got to research all of that shit. We will get there. Which means we can cancel the Pythagoras. Come on, guys. I just want to be friends. Alright, you guys are resting. All Phoenix operatives, even if a Manticore is shot down from the sky. Haven reports and scientific observations have identified new Pandoran mutations. The following analysis is available. Arthron shield bearers, Triton Wretch, Charon, Myrmidon eggs, and Myrmidons. The Arthron shield bearer is heavily armored and has 210 hit points and sucks. The Triton Wretch likes to use guns, is also silent, and can occasionally produce mist. The Charon is the flyer that we shot down. Threat level is high. Myrmidon eggs and Myrmidons. Really upset about that fucking shield bearer. Come on. Nice. So this Haven is under no danger of getting overrun, but if I do this, I get +6 with the Disciples of Anu. Alright, you've got a grenade launcher. So do you. Off we go. Berserkers are vicious, melee-oriented warriors that are capable of using their pain to gain an advantage in battle. Melee weapons are close-range weapons that can only target enemies in adjacent tiles. Alright. Kill all enemies, keep civilians alive. Keep civilians alive. Where are the cities? Do we see any? We see one. Lamboni has rescued 2 civvies. Well, now GTFO. Oh, shotguns are ranged weapons that fire multiple projectiles at once, but have a large spread. They're extremely deadly at short distances. Fuck your buildings! What am I spotting? Is that a Myrmidon? It is. Oddly enough, one of the best compliments to the heavy soldier is sniper, because of quick aim. Can you see him from anywhere? You can see him right now, actually. Never mind. Roar. Yeah, Disciples of Ainu Tech is surprisingly good most of the time. Did I even touch you? Did not. Cool. Well, you're a fucking waste of time then. Fuck your buildings! So it used to be that the only way to... well, so much for that guy doing everything. It used to be that the only way to get research from the other factions was to get to...
The dead god protects us.
Dude. Over there. Was to get to 50%... Or, yeah, 50% allied with them. Now it looks like they just hand it out to you on occasion. Shrouding allows Pandroans to disappear and hide nearby when injured. Also, fucking mist. Also, more fucking mist. Fuck you. So there's a Triton Wretch over there. He's misting again. Alright. You need to get the hell out of here. Yes. Fortunately, you have something that can heal you. And now you can run away because you can't do shit! Don't take chances with your breath.
Ready to engage.
Get clarets. Wow, really? Oh, if I shoot you in the wing, you'll die. That makes no sense, but hey, I'm not complaining.
Already there.
Conversely, one of the better options for berserkers is assault. Because then they can run around with assault rifles and also get the dash ability. Both of which are excellent. There's a lot of really interesting synergies that you can get in this game. Like, if you want snipers to have far more mobility, you can make them assault so that they have that mobility. Stuff like that. Fuck your buildings and your mist. So he immediately disappears, and he ran kind of over here. But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's there. The movement is really kind of freaky. In fact, we'll go send this thing, because all he's got to do. Yeah, see, he's not there. Fuck that entire building. Good job with the stabberating. Fuck you. I hate wretches. I hate them so much. Yep. Did you miss? Did you miss the giant armored car? You missed the giant armored car. Well, you deserve this. I don't know what you expected to happen there, buddy, but clearly it didn't. Fuck your building! If you're wondering if that's the stream stuttering, no, it's my computer. Because quite frankly, as soon as you start destroying a bunch of shit, the game is like, hold on a goddamn minute.
Ready to go to work.
Okay, I can get over here.
Already there.
Get you under my control.
Guess it's my turn.
You heal yourself.
Heading out. I see them.
So there's a difference between a bash and a proper strike. Bash doesn't do nearly as much damage. But this thing's panicked, so that's fine.
Still alive.
I'm pretty sure that's a friendly and that's a bad guy. Pretty sure.
Let's do this.
Doesn't matter, can't throw the grenade anyway.
Let's do this.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I think it died. Sweet.
Relocating.
That means it might just be the Myrmidon left. Holy shit, it did die. Nice. That's hilarious.
Running.
Chonk. And we're done. Yay! And we got a reward. This is the reason that you want to do it. The attitude bonus, nice. The reward, very awesome. Analysis of the Pandorans' movement patterns have failed to identify their origin. The exact location of the Pandoran colony responsible for the attack remains unknown. If a colony attacks from within Phoenix Base scanning range, it would be detected immediately.
Blessed are those who seek transformation. But to seek alone is not enough. Neither is to speak. For these were the ways of the false gods of old, who drowned in the flood that Anu commanded. To be initiated further into the sacred teachings of the Exalted, you must show that you will act on behalf of humanity. Not merely the humanity that was, but the humanity that will be. There are some who still cling to the sins of the old world. Even now they are consumed by greed, thinking that if they hoard enough, they will survive the coming changes. These brigands have attacked many of our havens, and those of others also. Let the judgment of the dead god fall upon them.
We'll cast out the heathens.
Let the pain they have visited upon others be returned unto them tenfold.
So that is the diplomatic mission for Anu, which is... Where is it? It's up there. What do you want me to do about this? I can't defend them. fuck's sake. So I need to get over here. I need to get to this prisoner of ice. Which means I gotta start activating bases. And also this one. But, you know, that's secondary concern. Can't really build anything. I don't have enough resources. Cool. Okay. We need to go to this one. You want food in return for stuff. Here. I will take all of your stuff. Cool. Production complete. Okay, so we've reverse engineered the Bulldog. Next up is Pandoran capture and containment. And then laser weapons and Disciples of Anu equipment. A haven was damaged by the Behemoth. What do you want me to do about that? It lost half of its population. Like, holy shit. The Behemoth sends small Pandoran flyers to scout nearby havens. Pandoran specialists have been carefully analyzing the aerial movement of the new species and determined they are executing what could be, for lack of a better term, best described as reconnaissance missions. Air Force. Oh, right. It needs to be at a Phoenix base. Uh-oh. Run. Okay, you're healed enough. And then that'll take a day? A fucking day. We need more manufacturing. Jesus Christ. So now we can build the Bulldog and the magazine. Build one of these. The Behemoth sends flying Pandorans to raid human settlements and harvest their resources. Scientists observing the Behemoth have identified a dangerous behavioral pattern, sending off its flock to raid isolated human communities to steal food and materials. We've codenamed these raids supply flights, as they happen too often to be discarded as accidental. Intercept. Engage. And... Whoa! Aerial battles are not necessarily very impressive, but it does add in an entirely different dynamic to the game that is very interesting. Ah, I have to bring. Missed me. Eventually, they do start repairing this shit as well. But today, they're good. Oh, I only have so many charges. Okay. Cannot improve further. Yes, I know. The behemoth will constantly emerge from the ocean and begin a horrible rampage, ruining several havens. We must do all we can to hinder its advance. Various acts of disruption against the creature will score disruption points, DP. These include destroying a Charon, 1 DP, a Bareth, 2 DP, or an Abaddon, 4 DP, and cleansing an infested haven, 5 DP. When enough disruption points are scored, the behemoth will cease its rampage and go back to the ocean. Only this once shall we embrace humanity and ally with our sinful brethren in the grand rite of winged warfare, for the sake of the dead god and all living things. So we need one more disruption point. And you are going there, it looks like. Nope, you're going there. Intercept. Engage. Oh, he's got a fucking flamethrower? I don't like that. No. It is guided by... Oh. Got to go back to a base to recharge that afterburner. But this should disrupt the behemoth and make it fuck off. Boom. Boom. Hey, everybody's attitude went up by 2.
It would appear that diplomatic relations between Synedrian and the Phoenix Project are improving. This seems like a positive development to me, but I'm curious. Are you motivated by any kind of investment in our political and philosophical views, or are you just doing your job?
This is that AI that we heard about. We are protecting all factions without taking sides.
So our short-term goals are similar, but our long-term goals are not necessarily aligned. Or perhaps you are still weighing your options. Unfortunate, but not unexpected.
So now it's fully disrupted. And it should fuck off. Pandorans have initiated a supply flight from where? 2 days. Base.
Research complete.
Specialized Pandoran containment facilities have been designed and successfully tested, allowing us to safely keep Pandorans in a state of constant paralysis. This represents a step forward in our struggle to understand their biology. In order to capture Pandorans, you will need to equip a Neuraiser and move next to it and melee attack it until it's paralyzed. When the paralysis value is greater than the creature's strength, the enemy is paralyzed and will be captured at the end of the mission. Targets lose 1 paralysis point per turn, so do not let them recover if possible. Disabling enemy body parts increases the enemy's overall strength, making it easier to capture. You will need to manufacture Neurasers for your squad and build a containment facility in a base to capture Pandorans. Neurasers... Sure, let's build 3. Then bases. Pandoran containment, go. That'll take 4 fucking days. Intercept. Engage. That is a ram. Air-to-air close quarters weapon. Shock damage. 200 damage. Fortunately, its range is extremely short. So yeah, this is very much like original XCOM intercept missions, where it's not necessarily complicated. Oh! Ow. Now we gotta hope that we kill this thing before we get too close, because you cannot stop closing in. There we go. Now we just kill it. Pop.
Phoenix Project. Heard a lot about you people. Most of it weird. Science nerds with guns, huh? Well, I've heard worse ideas. Anyway, here's the inside scoop on New Jericho. Tobias West? Probably a genius. Might be a bit crazy, but he has a plan. And a real plan is a heck of a lot better than all that touchy-feely crap at Sanhedrian or whatever the hell those squid-worshipping disciples are up to. So stick with us, and maybe we'll die, or maybe we'll win. But either way, it'll be fun.
Cool. Thanks for sharing, I guess. Ooh, levels. Give you a little more speed, demon. Speed demon. Alright, so he needs more skill points. Sophia, just crazy. I'm gonna have you learn sniper training. Quick aim. Master Marksman is so goddamn good with sniper rifles. If there's no enemy that you have seen within 10 tiles, you get a 30% accuracy bonus, which means you are shooting shit from across the goddamn map. It is so good. I cannot overstate how good it is. Let's get you War Cry, then a little more willpower. Boom Blast. The action point cost of grenades and other explosive weapons is reduced by 1 and the range is increased by 50% until the end of the turn. That's actually really good. Shoot 5 times spread across an arc with a direct fire weapon. And killing an enemy grants allies 1 additional will point. All good. Okay. Have you head back here. Okay. Afterburner has been developed. So, Air Force. Boom. Now you are capable of fighting in air-to-air combat, which is great. Fortunately, the behemoth has fucked off. Where do I want you to move? I want you to move up here. New recruits available. Sniper and sniper. Interesting. Cautious is also surprisingly good for snipers. Minus 10% damage dealt isn't that big a deal when you're doing 20% accuracy bonus. Basically, you can pick off whatever you want. Yeah, I'll recruit you. Ah, I meant to send you over to Phoenix Echo. Oh well. Hold on a hot fucking second here. Everybody scrap items. Get that shit out of here. Cool. Armor. We need sniper gear. We also need more manufacturing capabilities. But I can't build shit because I don't got shit. Problem. The gift. Explore. Lightweight and silent, these weapons are capable of emitting directed bursts of high-intensity laser that will cause significant damage to living and non-living targets alike. Each laser weapon is powered by a universal fusion cell that can be swapped between all existing weapons. They do not shred armor even a little bit. Not even a tiny little fraction of a bit. Actually, I want to know more about Project Glory before we do anything else. So yeah, now we can build the Deimos ARL, which does as much damage and has as much burst as the Phoenix weapon. Has a slightly better effective range of 32 compared to 25. And 60 ammo capacity. It is a beast of a weapon. And it does shred, never mind. It's just a straight upgrade from the fucking AR-1. We just can't build it because we don't have the fucking resources. Oh, hey look, a scavenging site to get resources. Pandoran Supplemental, Carapace and Shield. Chitin shields and carapaces give Pandorans additional defenses and toughness. Use free aim to target vulnerable body parts where they are exposed. I hate carapaces. And a fucking Mist Sentinel? Come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Said. Okay. I was wondering why it was telling me that if it launches projectiles. I'm like, what the hell? I fucked that up. I should use quick aim. Crap.
Rolling out. Target located.
You spotted a Myrmidon? Where the hell is the Myrmidon? Okay, it's not that close. That's fine. Alright. I need you to run over here. And then do that again. And then aim, and then fire. They armor this fucker up? What the hell? Alright. Big risky shot. Missed it. By missed it, I mean I took it completely off. He now has a shield and no weapon. And he's bleeding. Perfect shot.
Comes online.
Remember how I said that was a bad shot? That was an excellent shot.
Maximum effort.
Alright, here's why we did sniper on an assault. Dash twice. Use quick aim.
Taking aim.
And if that hadn't worked, we could use quick aim again. But it did work. Where are the resources here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Ah, shit. You got pissy. Ugh, what a dick. Can't do anything about that Mist Sentinel right now, but that's okay. Let me move up here. That was a bad idea. We should not be splitting them up. What's the matter, buddy? You don't want to play anymore? So he's using an Udar handgun, which has terrible accuracy at any range over 10. Still managed to hit because his perception is ridiculously high. And then he dropped a bunch of mist because he's an asshole.
Standing by. Confirming target. On the mark.
Dum, dum, dum. Alright, we got a snip snipe. Is there anywhere that you can go that you can see that Mist Sentinel? Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Ready, willing, and able.
Alright, you've got 13 will points. Really? Well, that's just fucking disappointing, isn't it? What are your chances to hit? I can't see without using the will points. So, use the will points. You know what? Don't use the will. Don't do anything yet. Does anybody have a grenade? No. Shit. Do better and be like your XCOM version. I mean, you're doing all right. You're doing good. Oh. Hello, doctor. So if I dashed, I could get up there. I can't kill this guy no matter what happens. Because he has too many hit points. And if I do hit him, he is just going to run away. So, better option is to shoot the Mist Sentinel?
Acquiring target.
Huh. Alright.
Enemy hit.
Come get some!
Yeah, no, that's not worth it. That guy is literally a non-threat. I don't care about him at all. It's Myrmidon, though.
Crunch time.
And
Gotta keep on pushing.
bonk. All right, now it's gonna die. Cool.
Target missed.
Missed, but I took out a tree. Good job. Big miss. This is a little dangerous. It helps that he's shooting from way beyond the effective range of that gun. You just keep running away, buddy. You do you. He has not moved because he is dumb. We've got 16 will points and a desire to murder. Let's fucking go. Quick aim. No more pain chameleon for you. Quick aim. This costs a fuck ton of will points. That cost 12 will points to do that. But in exchange, murder. She's also now in the unenviable position of having no will point, or very few will points in the mist.
Is that really the best they can do?
But once that Arthron extracts, which it's gonna, then we'll be doing great. Move here first.
Moving now.
Crunch time.
Get as many of these resource packs as possible. Which means dashing. Doop. 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 Yeah, it turns out Phoenix equipment is terrible. Everything does it better in one form or another.
On my way.
Dang, you ever just jump 50 feet without a care in the goddamn world? Yay. Will points.
Repositioning, prioritizing speed.
Bye. Alright, now that they've all left, there is the possibility, and by possibility I mean likelihood, that they will get reinforced. So.
I've got to be quick.
How's our inventory? Our inventory's full, right?
Heading out.
Call resources. Oh, shit. Right. Arrow CRB 3 quiver. And a bunch of handgun ammo. Handgun ammo isn't that helpful. And by that helpful, I mean helpful at all. But you can scrap it for additional resources, so it's basically like extra loot.
Target in sight.
Fuck. See? They reinforced. Like a bunch of assholes.
Pushing on.
No, Yako. I'm drinking wine, and I'm wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Like an asshole.
Heading out.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Jerk store.
Be right there.
What's our plan?
I think the thing I hate most about Myrmidons is they tend to exclusively target with fucking arms.
Took one down.
So if you're not supremely careful, they will fuck up your arms. And then you can't shoot because most weapons in this game are two-handed. Alright, something new spawned in. Mm-hmm. Sure did.
There.
Hey, look.
Come get some.
Found it. Olzin, I'm fucking disappointed in you.
Here I am. Let's do this. I got this covered.
Oopsie doodle.
Enemy.
Its weapon is on its torso, so now it can't attack. Hell yeah. Enslave humanity, will ya?
Targeting.
Boom. Nothing left in there.
Watch out, I'm
There to grab the rest of the shit. And so you can stick together, because that's important too. You're full up, you're full up. Okay. Sounds like an Arthron spawned in, maybe? Alright, it's time to fucking go. Meow. Supply missions can be tricky, but it is absolutely worth doing because this is a lot of supplies. This is like 1,000 materials. Oh no, he spawned in from way over there? What am I gonna do? Looks like I'm gonna have to run. You're full up.
Moving now.
Like, just the sheer number of resources that we're going to get from this, absolute worth. Doop. Alright.
I'll be right there.
And that is as much as I can get, because my inventory is otherwise full. Unless I healed, which I really should have done, but whatever. It's 10 research packs, probably like 800 materials, 100 and 100 tech and food. I wasn't paying attention to what I grabbed. I just grabbed it all. Nope, 800 materials and 200 tech. Plus a bunch of stuff that I can break down. Hell yeah. Scrap items. Scrap that. Bugging out on me a bit. 4, 5, 1, 1, 2. Ooh, neural pistol mags. Alright, we'll hang on to those. So getting all of that extra ammo got me an additional 66 materials, which doesn't sound like a lot, but every bit counts. (27/2025). July.
This is getting out of hand, Randolph. I won't stop my proto-civilization research, so tell the committee to back off. You're the director now. Please, help me. I need your support. This is not just some crackpot theory invented by your grandfather. The anomalous artifacts, the extraordinary technology predating Samaria by millennia. If you can't restart my project, I will go to the Vanadium Corporation. There's been another attack, Tobias. The excavation team is scared, and they aren't the only ones. What if the Pandorans know what we're doing and are trying to stop it? They aren't just brainless flesh puppets. I'm heading back to the lab. Be there. We need to discuss this in person.
April 1st, 2040.
You're making a mistake, Colonel. The last Pandoran attacks were not an accident. They're targeting everyone related to Project Glory. Locking me in an isolation facility won't change a thing!
I can't wait.
No!
Research complete.
Project Glory was a secretive attempt to study the nature of enigmatic ruins that predate Homo sapiens. Funded by the Phoenix Project and Vanadium Incorporated, it was led by the visionary archaeologist Dr. Helena Lewandowski. As often happens, the Phoenix Project and Vanadium Incorporated had a fallout. It appears Tobias West used force to apprehend Helena Lewandowski. Dr. Lewandowski was considered to be the world's foremost scientist of prehistoric archaeology. Recently located her whereabouts in a secretive New Jericho facility, and we have reasons to believe she is being held there against her will. Remember when I said you keep pissing off New Jericho? Yeah. You really do just keep pissing off New Jericho. But in their defense, New Jericho are a bunch of fucking asshats. We have some wounds, but our stamina is still pretty good. So I can't do this one because it needs actual soldiers. And I can't get around here because I'm waiting for things to be fixed. Cool. We're building a... Oh, that mist is getting bad. New mist off the coast of Southeast Asia. Cool. New mist forming on the Pacific side of Central America. And in the northeastern part of North America. So the reason that Helena Lewandowski is considered a crackpot, by the way, is because the Pandora virus is a virus. It makes zero sense for it to be sentient or attacking things. As far as anybody is concerned, she's a nutjob. Okay. Okay. So when you discover havens, you do discover additional unexplored sites. So we're going to keep moving. God damn it, another one? I mean, I'm down for it. Jesus. All right. But we've been going for a little more than 3 hours, so I think this is a good time to stop. This is probably one of those games that I am going to continue after this month. I just don't know when I'm going to play it. I got so much on my plate already. But we will be back for this next week, the 24th, and then one more time on the 31st on Mondays. So make sure you come back for that. If you want to be a soldier, let me know. Leave a comment. Ping me on Discord, whatever. As a reminder, Friday, the 21st, Final Fantasy XIV Friday. Saturday, the 22nd, Adventure Select. Next Monday, more Phoenix Point. And Thursday, May 8th, will be the all-day stream. I do it once a year. I start at about 10 o'clock, and I play games until I'm done playing games, and I can't handle it anymore. So make sure you check that out as well. Check out all the stuff we've done over on the channel. YouTube.com/CharacterSelectShow. If you're watching this in real time, Earth Defense Force 6 will be coming back next week. There were some scheduling snafus due to sickness. It's been happening a lot this month. But yeah, it is coming back. It'll come back next week. And in the meantime, check out the other stuff. But have a good night. Have a good week. And I will see you all next time.